Stripes, tigers, and some horses. Bar, buddy, say I'm adorable. Paid him for like Harlem, drive business while we serving. Better we won't make it. Keep going on some was poppin' currents. Gucci online, say she want a fluffy pup. Me, I got a no Amazon searching slush machine. She got on Bottega person feet, look like bamboo leaf. You know I'm a can't call me your majesty.
Well, welcome everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. Allie LaForce, our reporter. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Milwaukee this season. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. It's rebounded by Salon. And this is year 2 for Coach Charles Lee at the helm of the Hornets, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., a long-time assistant. He knocked on plenty of doors before finally securing the lead role. And that determination to break through, something he's looking to impart to his young roster.
Wow, you see the decisiveness right there with LaMelo Ball. Makes up his mind on the drive that he's going to dunk it.
They set the pick. On the take. Here's Salon. No good with the triple. And about a minute gone in the first quarter. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Good. And Brown gets the assist.
And this is outstanding vision by Jaylen Brown. This guy dishing the ball beautifully to his teammates.
Miller outside. White with the steal. Now Milwaukee moving it up.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Ball taking his time here. Out of bounds. Hornets ball as Charlotte keeps possession.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
Yep, that one goes.
Boy, as a driver, Jimmy Butler is so physical, so tough. He's going to command the defensive attention. Nice drive.
Poke loose. Pass the ball. Here's Brown, and there's the drive. That one doesn't drop. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. 4-point game. And slammed it home, and a foul. A chance at another point at the line. Jaylen Brown picks one up.
Now, you love the tenacity right there of LaMelo Ball. Play through the contact, get the and one opportunity.
And when it comes to adding sizzle to the steak, just watch LaMelo Ball, Doris.
I love that, B.A. Certainly, entertainment is a big aspect of this young man's game. The fancy dribbling, the no-look passes, the range on his three-point shooting. He alone can be worth the price of a ticket.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. LaMelo Ball is a playmaker, first and foremost. He said, I just start off the game trying to get my team involved, get the flow going. After the team's going, I try to get mine. If you get the team involved first, more pieces going, it just makes the game easier. Guys?
A great passer. Allie, thanks very much for the report. Now here's Brown to the left side wing. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. Pass this along. Jacks up a three. Charlotte, no good that time either.
I'll tell you, that's one he typically will make. The defense gets away with one.
Here's Thor. No good from outside. And 1:01 left to play in the first. There's a screen. The three is up. That doesn't go either for Ball.
Grab that one. However, so far they're getting a little out-hustled on the boards.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. 6 points for him. Here's Butler. He got a piece of it. Miller on the wing. Back to Ball. We've got 22 seconds left in the first. Shot clock at 5. Pass this along. Back to Ball. And here's Knipple from the arc. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Up top, Brown. Outside, White. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Bucks ahead, up 3, and back it up. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Milwaukee?
Well, great play down low. I mean, you expect the defense to adjust, collapse maybe, but that should open up things on the perimeter later in the game.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
A clear look for Green. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot. You know, Doris, it seems like point guards have more scoring duties than ever.
There's no doubt, BA, and why not take advantage if you have a lead guard who can both put the ball in the basket and set his teammates. The harder you are to guard individually, the harder your team is to guard.
And you think back, not many point guards have combined the vision with the frame of LaMelo Ball.
I mean, he's 6'7" or even taller. You think about it, it's just a short list. You think of Luka Doncic, Penny Hardaway, Magic Johnson. That combination of size and court awareness is hard to stop. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Outside, Green. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Miles Bridges. Well, Grant, you got to give the Bucks credit. 9 straight postseason appearances, the longest running streak in the league.
Yeah, but 3 straight first-round exits. I mean, you could tell the boat's taking on water, and tough decisions are required.
Sexton, and they pick up 2. Sexton's got his first points in this one.
Well, if you've got the speed of Colin Sexton, put the ball on the deck and make sure you make good use of it.
And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Boy, you cannot put it in a much better spot than that. Wow.
Pass to Bridges. Second quarter here, just over a minute and a half played. And it's Green missing.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that open.
Jackson. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. There's a screen. Down low. And that comes off the assist by Green. And it's a 5-point Milwaukee lead.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
James, left side. Pass to Sexton. Screen by Bamba. Outside, Green. That three's off the mark.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
Sexton looking around. And a two-handed jam!
Well, just 6'2", but the vertical for Colin Sexton, nicely done.
Here's Porter. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
And a solid pick to free him up for the dunk.
Boy, the timing there couldn't be any better.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
And that one is stuffed right through.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Pass to Porter. Now here's Green. He's guarded by Bridges. To the paint. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Ooh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
Boy, he's been unconscious this quarter. I love the confidence he's playing with.
And here is Bamba. Launches a 3. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
Pass to Jackson. Porter from outside. The rebound by Bamba. And so it's Sexton who brings up the ball for Charlotte. Trailing by 8. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Well, Colin Sexton's ability to dribble drive is probably his greatest asset. What a pretty move.
And out of bounds. Charlotte will have it.
Yeah, communication breakdown. 2 guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands.
Now here's Ball. 9 points in the game. Pass to Knipple. Lets it go from deep. Buries it from 3. Knipple's got his first 3 points of the game.
Now, this is a guy who wants to score, so don't let him catch a rhythm.
And out of bounds. Charlotte will have it. Just 4 seconds left in the first half of basketball. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Bucks ahead, leading by 3. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Knocks down the long J.
You can really see their confidence growing as this game has gone on. They have reason to believe now.
What I love is the heart, the fire, the tenacity. This is absolutely fantastic.
Fast break. Here come the Hornets. Up top Ball for the lead. Fires the 3. Rebounded by the Bucks. Jaylen Brown, in addition to becoming a champion, notched a big award in 2024.
It is undeniable that Jaylen Brown raised his level throughout the course of the playoffs in 2024. He was the MVP of the conference finals and the finals, and I thought set the tone almost nightly en route to that championship.
6 to shoot. Charlotte needs to get one up in a hurry. And here's Knipple from the arc. And here's Milwaukee now. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, the Hornets are trying to create a winning environment. Coach Charles Lee said, quote, "We know this is a young team, so I want culture enhancers who help us build with their hard work and creativity. Having that energy coming into the building every day is the most important thing." Back to you, B.A.
Looking to set the standard. Allie, thank you. And he's got his 4th free throw of the game. And with new ownership and a new front office, some hope that the Hornets can get going, Doris.
Well, they need to, B.A., because it has been a long, slow history of a lack of success, and that can really wear out a fan base. Here's what we know. In the modern NBA, you have to begin with great ownership, and then your front office has to make really smart decisions. draft well, make key trades, the acquisition of key veterans. And then your coaching staff has got to buy in. So much goes into this.
Hook shot on the way. Abdul-Jabbar's shot is good. Abdul-Jabbar's got 18.
Hey, pulling out the hook shot. No one there to defend it, that's for sure.
To the middle. Salon, no good. Bucks trail by 3. It's Brown on the wing. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this. Oh!
Oh, my goodness. How about that move by Jaylen Brown? That is spectacular.
Passes along. Miller outside. And there's a pick. Here's Salon. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation.
And this is the absolute wrong time to stop communicating. They have to get in sync.
Outside Butler. Ooh, good work on the interior from Butler.
This guy making his presence felt. Jimmy Butler, the ultimate competitor.
And there's 1:38 left in the third. And here's ball. It's hauled in by White.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
To the inside. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Fires from 14. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. And timeout called by Charles Lee. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Charlotte trailing. Now Sexton. 10 points for him. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Well, just a little bit of momentum and Sexton going right to the rim.
They set a pick. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. And timeout called by Charles Lee. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy.
Adjustments are a part of every game, and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
Well, this is a chess match. Looking ahead a few moves and trying to execute toward that.
Now Bamba. The 3. Drops in the 3. Now it's a 4-point Charlotte lead.
Wow, the kind of touch Mo Bamba has at 7 feet to make the 3 ball really, really big time.
Butler with the bucket.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
And timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Sexton with it. He's got 12. Pass to Bamba. Some nice passing by Charlotte here. 5 on the clock. Free throw line jumper. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Abdul-Jabbar's got 6 here in the quarter.
Boy, that's a bang-bang play on the inbounds pass. I like those quick hitters.
3 quarters of play and a close one here. Hornets out in front. They lead by a bucket. We've got more hoops coming your way in just a minute. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this 4th quarter promises to be a good one. And it's Butler with the ball for the Bucks. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. And he dunks it down.
He is torching a defense that simply has no answers for him.
And we've got a timeout called by Charles Lee. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened to Charles Lee talk to his team. He tried to loosen the tension a little, asking his guys, are we having fun? I know I am. Just relax out there. Follow the game plan. We've got this.
All right, appreciate it, Allie.
There is just such enthusiasm, such a love for the game with LaMelo. Shot after shot going down.
The Hornets with a lead. Ball with no fear. And Ball throws it down.
Well, this is exactly what you want from LaMelo Ball, attacking the rim off the drive.
Inside. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. Hornets leading by 4. Boy, the offense has been on point.
They have great timing and great communication. So hard to get stops against them. And that's how Miller can take his game to the next level, by being aggressive and attacking the basket.
Here's Milwaukee. Butler on the wing. Let's go with a 3. Knocks it down from distance.
And this is just typical of him, always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And this is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
Back to Ball. Here he goes. 6 on the shot clock. Nice shot there, making him 8 for 13.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Butler outside. Ball right side. They set the pick. From deep. Cleared away by White. Bucks trail by 5. Outside Brown. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
First one falls for him.
2 shots.
So he gets them both.
This guy embraces coming up big for his team.
Charlotte leading by 3. Here's Ball. Just 5 to shoot. Here's the pick. Tries from 19. Brown pulls down the board. And so Brown will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Oh, he finished it off. A beauty of a pass.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
LaMelo living the life. That is a big-time bucket. Go ahead.
Butler outside. There's a minute 26 left in the 4th quarter. Now here's Miller. Into the lane. Oh, ho, ho. That's a man on a mission right there.
They turn to Brandon Miller in a big spot, and he delivers.
They set the screen. Takes a 3. The 3 ball is down.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
Here's Charlotte. The lead is 2. Miller outside. Takes it inside. Flushes it down with both hands.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment. You know, his selectiveness is worth mentioning here. This guy is not forcing shots, and yet he is cooking.
Shoots a 3, and he nails it.
Oh, Brandon Miller with the pretty feed.
First clean look they have. I mean, they got to take it.
And they've got to be efficient with the clock. Quick score, quick foul.
It's all come down to this one critical possession.
And B.A., you can feel the intensity in this arena. Excellent use of his physical gifts. Goes up strong and captures the board.
Brown on the wing. There's the screen. It's tipped. Butler surveying the floor. Pulls the trigger. And so the big win by Charlotte in a tight game. That was an incredible night of hoops. A tremendous finish. They waited until the very last moment to seal it.
And so many times we see these close games won by the home team.
And that'll wrap it up, folks.
Talking about no TV show when I say I got business. I had to figure it out the hard way. No, I don't care, little. Hey, I know talking online, but checking in real life. I'll never struggle again. I done helped all my man.